Alright, what we got? Faye believes this route should be clear if you wish to pursue your vocations. Pyre expressed an interest in taking this route to the Ridge of Gaul. Why not? You make a successful landing in Downside Prairie near the southern edge of the Downside. Memories of having first met Hedwyn, Jody, and Rookie come flooding back. You now should be able to... You now should have some time in the vicinity before continuing onward to the Ridge of Gaul by land. I got a pay... Holy shit. Oh. I got something off of it. What the fuck came off it? Oh, that's cool. I'm here to look at this, though. Oh, just be... Four gold. Great. Fantastic. The downside is connected to the... Let me just start that one again. The downside is connected to our realm via a single artery, the river named for our prestigious sap colleague, Luce Glorian. That river gushes into seeming nothingness. That seeming nothingness turns out, of course, to be the downside. Its existence undermines thousands of years of thought about the composition of our world. The downside's southern edge, we call it the Sandfolds. It is a desecrated wasteland, speaking well to this land's lack of hospitality. Here, the strength of many who survive the river journey finally fails. If only they could clamber further north, where lies the verdant Downside Prairie, a better place to perish, to be sure. Yes, you'll still die, but it's a much lovelier place to die. Repair the wagon wheel. In spite of having checked earlier, you realize the black wagon suffered some damage to one of its wheels. Panther is already working on repairs, but not having much luck. I'll never get why you Commonwealth plebs like traveling on wheels. Hours later, the wheel is fit for travel again, although fixing it seemed to take a toll on her. Well, that was a good use of company time, wasn't it? Panther is staring out the window as you approach. I miss flying, reader darling. Take it from me, it feels as good as you'd expect. It's not enough of those Commonwealth brutes to cast us down here. If they can get their fingers on us, they make sure we never fly again as once we did. All while calling it an act of mercy. Let me ask you something, You've learned a thing or two. What have your studies taught you of my kind? I mean, we don't really know that much about them, do we? We just know that there's been war, and that's kind of it. You admit to having little knowledge of the Harps or the Highway Remnants, other than what your limited experience in Commonwealth heresy. Hearsay. Yeah, heresy. Jesus Christ. Oh, come now, there's no need to be so modest. Surely you've heard much of the terrors that we've caused, that we slew and ate all of our males and the like. Here, I was hoping you'd indulge me just a bit. My kind certainly aren't known for their good sense of humor, I can tell you that. My little tongue got me into no small amount of difficulty till I learned to keep it well under control. The mountains I come from, the views there are certainly something, but there's a bleakness to it, too, being surrounded only by those consumed by the desire to avenge. We're very proud like that. Everybody's vying to be the strongest, to kill the most of you. That way, we might get a shot with the prince. Continue the line, if he even exists. Imagine that being the best-case scenario, darling. She shakes her head. Anyway, I was just thinking I rather enjoy the traveling we've done. The change of scenery does me some good. Perhaps I'll stick to wandering after all this. In fact, I have a fancy for some wandering right now, if you'll excuse me. She heads out of the wagon into the rolling hills of the Downside Prairie. Cool. Continue the journey. The Ridge of Gaul. The Ridge of Gaul. Let's see. The Serpent Titan Gandroth turned to brittle stone not long after his death, of that you may be certain. What remains is a flat, elevated basin that stands us closer to the heavens. Upon the fallen Gandroth's hide, the stars themselves alight, and you shall know you stand on sacred ground. We set the metal sigils, lit the candle flames, and we emblazoned on the rock-like forms the sigil of our passage to and from this land. And then? And then the stars themselves, they did reply to us. They sang, shining bright, their voices loud and clear. We understood their cadence, and we knew how often to return. Alright. Sluglord. Hey guys, so what are you doing all the way back here? You know, it's not so bad here, I was thinking. And I got some pretty good stuff. I think you ought to check it out. Alright, hey. You want a downberry, dude? How about that? Good talk. See you guys again soon, maybe? Okay, because I gotta say, you are my favorite customers I had all week. Commence the rite. As you await the stars, a form dressed in the raiments of the rites approaches you and Volfred. You at first presume it to be one of your adversaries, of your next adversaries, the Pyre Hearts. But he cannot be one of them. Besides you, Volfred stands, something you've never seen him... Volfred starts, something you've never seen him do. You observe the colors that he wears, an inverse of the Nightwings. Volfred Sandalwood, it's been a while. No, this cannot be. The demon unfastens his mask. It can. You perished. I watched you fall. You did. I grieved for years, yet now you live. I do, although these horns, they grew long ere I could walk again. Unbelievable. Then, why are you here now, Orlek? You know full well, Volfred, to reclaim what is mine by right. The demon Orlek leaves without another word, just as the stars above burst to life and seem to set the sky aflame. Alright, so let's relax a little bit on what we've got going. So this was new last time. Your adversary shall have +8 presence. That's not that bad. What are you? Your adversary shall have +50% stamina for when they use their abilities. It's not great, is it? This one isn't that hard to cancel out. This one's not that bad. Making them return sooner after banishment. We'll just do those 3. We'll be a little bit restrained.
Reader, what lunacy is this?
What?
'Twould appear the Nightwings are to stand against themselves this time around.
What?
This is a mutiny, in violation of the sacred law. The exile whom you face, Orlek. Long ago he had his chance, and he relinquished it. He cannot simply claim it now. And I cannot preside over this nonsense. Good night.
Oh, goodbye. What happened to the Pyre Hearts? The stars showed we were to face them. They must have suffered a misfortune of some sort. Tampering with the stars' designs is not permitted, Orlek. Cheating the worthy of their rightful liberty is not permitted either, Volfred. You must know I took no part in that betrayal. Search your heart. Orlek says nothing for a time. Then, where are your raiments, Volfred? I have refused to wear them since, in show of solidarity to you. And to elude the voice, I would suppose. Yes, that too. I see. You were never very good at this, anyway. We shall see if that new lot of yours is any better. You cannot be serious. What sense is there in us standing against each other? But Orlek puts on his mask and stands ready. I shall crush this lot of yours, Volfred. You shall see that I am not so easily discarded, and you shall not deny my liberty again. He's got a teaser. Reader, the adversary whom we face, Orlek, he is not one to back down. He was very experienced in the rites, even at the time, and so, beware. There was no one in his day who could prevail against him, and he appears even stronger now. I wish I had more valuable advice to give in this. I wish I had foreseen this. Alright, well. Right, we can't put Hedwyn on right now. So, I want to put the ring on you. There. Now we get the synergy. Tizo. Gilman. And... Pamatha. Yeah. I'm normally not keen on getting into other people's feuds, but if you insist, such a triumvirate you have assembled, Volfred, then let us see what they can do. Come and face me, false Nightwings. They do have pretty fucking big auras, huh? Tizo. Tizo fumbles with his mask. Tizo recognizes Orlek and greets him, tentatively. It is good to see you. Orlek reaches for his mask in turn. How is the horn? Mended? Tizo indicates his horn has not bothered him for a long time now and thanks Orlek for it. Good. A full recovery, then. But it is unfortunate to see you standing there with them, Tizo. Come with us. No questions asked. The proposition seems to catch Tizo off guard. Tizo indicates that he will not abandon his friends or their quest. He seems to be pleading with Orlek to stand down, to listen, to not give in to anger, but Orlek shakes his head. He puts his mask back on. This is something I must do, little one. Tizo dons his mask in turn. He chirps, nothing more. How sad. Oh, fuck. Alright. Whoa. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm bad. Okay, alright. Oh, what a dodge. Alright, got him. Ugh. Easy peasy. Oh. Have Tizo douse their pyre. Alright, well, that's pretty easy, yeah. Theoretically. Yeah. Heartbreaking. Oh. Okay, relax. I forgot to put the fucking shield of pyre item on someone. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Alright, Tizo, you go. No! God damn. Oh, alright. Oh. No. Okay, alright. We got the money, too. Easy peasy. No. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, mutually assured destruction. Ugh. It's very quiet without the voice. Oh. Oh, Jesus! Well, she fucking got me. You have grown weak, dragging through the mud the good name of the Nightwings all the while. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Could be going better. It's my greed. The fucking stars. My greed comes back to get me every time. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was thinking he's gonna zip. Okay. It's fine. We can do it. Oh my god. Okay. I thought he was gonna pick it up, you know. I was gonna be like, excuse me. Oh. Okay, alright. Slipped in. Almost there. It's okay. It's fine. Oh, oh. Take it! Oh, Jesus. Yeah. We're still in there. Okay. Alright, patience. Oh, are we in there? We did it. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I seem to hang for a while. You, who call yourselves the Nightwings. It seems you have learned something from Sandalwood after all. I thought he wasn't that good. But you are the Nightwings in name only, and as for the rites, it is a mockery of what it once stood for. All of this, a stain upon the legacy of the scribes. Volfred looks on as Oralek departs without another word. Oralek, forgive me. Great. She's leveled up. Incredible. Good a time as any to say thanks for having me along this strange little journey of yours, reader darling. +8 quickness. Oralek. He has changed, scarce resembles now the one whom we traveled then. I am afraid so. I can only begin to imagine what he has been through all these years. Reader, as you can see, Oralek and I, we have some years in common. A story for another day. I need some time to look at how all this affects our plan. Reader, sir, Oralek is a principled person. His freedom was denied to him just when it was in his grasp, a doleful tale. Volfred should tell you more of him in due time, of that I have no doubt. For now, it seems the stars beseech you once again outside. I mean, we're gonna go to the mountain, like, you know. It's time. Yeah. What's the planner say now? Oralek, how is it that you live? And perhaps more importantly, what have you done? Let's go. Oh, we're gonna fight the snakes. Once more, then, onto the fall of Celium. Excellent. Our plan proceeds at pace. We need but continue to make sure on all opportunities the stars present as so much as possible. Then our ranks within the Commonwealth may yet grow strong enough that we shall sway the people towards our cause. It shall be difficult, but the people have their hearts and consciences, and the Commonwealth has long since lost its way. The never-ending wars with the highway remnants, the passing of more sentences of exile than ever before, for increasingly more dubious cases, the burning of books, the outlawing of literacy, these are corruptions of the teachings of the scribes. Together we shall prove it soon enough. Volfred, sir, what of Oralek? Volfred says nothing in response at first, but then Oralek appears to have his own agenda now. We shall have to try and keep an eye on him, although our plan remains the same. Anyway, we have a mountain which we need to climb. Let's all rest up a bit if possible this night. We fly at break of dawn. Who do we talk to today? Tizo. My dude. Tizo seems despondent following the confrontation with Oralek. Tizo is filled with mixed emotions at having seen Oralek again. Like Volfred, he thought for sure that Oralek had perished long ago. Tizo is angry that Oralek acted so unfriendly with everyone. Then the little imp looks at you with sadness in his eyes, but says no more. He skitters up into the rafters. Poor Tizo. What's in the book? Lord Gandroth, a warrior of surpassing strength, that Galothian. Single-handedly, he slew the serpent titan Gandroth, which envenomed downside prairie verdant plains. Master General Galothian, he was undeterred by Lord Gandaroth's myriad attacks. His lashing tail, it hurled rocks the shape of swords and thrice as sharp. His eyes reduced brave folk to mewling babes. But Galothian stood tall and brandished his tower shield, and sent Lord Gandroth's fury back into his monstrous continents. Now Lord Gandroth takes the shape of a stone ridge, conspicuous, and now as well you know the full, unguarded truth about his fearsome past and Galothian's glory. And the other page. The Nightwings. What is a life without an adversary? If not for forces that conspire against the will, life would be devoid of its innateness, the desire to overcome. Thus, when we, the Eight, at last each fashioned a triumvirate based on our own ideals, we realized a void still needed to be filled, as the night sky needs moonlight. We Eight were united, our triumvirates shared our affection. They needed us to set them all against a common foe. Thus did we form the Nightwings, a triumvirate envisioned to exceed them all, both through means mortal and divine, and give an undue favor in each turning of the cycle. They are the adversary we all face. Continue.